Yes, good family, my good people, I greet you all. How are you? Guys, welcome back to this amazing channel. Remember, this is your boy Kamanja_Kenya. And for your information, if you're passing here for the first time, you're coming across this channel for the first time, consider subscribing, give it a like, enjoy watching from the start to the end. Actually, don't forget to share. Tell a friend to tell another friend. And that's the only way, guy, you are going to grow me. Welcome, guys. Hey, today is very cold, actually. Very, very cold. I'm from somewhere, actually. I had to go for a funeral to condole with my uncles. But I'm now back. That's why, guys, you are seeing me in a suit. Now, guys, back to business as usual. And this is what I want to talk about today. Actually, guys, as my title suggests, I'm really talking about, and I'm going to talk about this character that is coming up, this character that the world is just ignoring, and nothing is being taken against this character. Guys, I'm talking about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. I'm talking about cyberbullying. The perpetrators of this same crime, those are people I have on board today. I'm talking about cyberbullying. The perpetrators of this crime, cyberbullying, actually, and what we feel as a family is supposed to be taken against the perpetrators. Those are things that I have today, and I want to talk about them actually in broad. First and foremost, guys, you see, people might have been doing things and they really don't know what they are doing. And sometimes we use these platforms to educate them, to tell them what they are doing is not good. Yeah. Now, for these guys, the perpetrators of cyberbullying, cyberbullying is a type of a cybercrime. It's one kind of cybercrime. And I can easily define cyberbullying as the use of electronic communication to intimidate, to harass, and threaten a person. Guys, I've said use of electronic communication to intimidate, to harass, and actually threaten someone. You either threaten his life, you would threaten his well-being and everything, but those threats through electronic communication are what we refer to as cyberbullying. And actually, that is why today, because I've been talking about this and nobody is actually coming up with a very good remedy, nobody wants actually to mind his own business, mind our own business and do this and do that. Actually, it's good today I tell you this is what we decided as a family. As human beings, people full of sanity, kind-hearted guys, people with positive minds. Today, we come forward to condemn this crime, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, when I'm talking about cyberbullying, actually, guys have come together. They are uniting to harass, to threaten, and intimidate only one person. This is I am Marwa and his entire family. And actually, the nation is looking at, everybody is looking at this, and people are really enjoying these dramas. But actually, as human beings, what is the impact of this crime to the victim? When I'm talking about the victim, I'm talking about I am Marwa and his entire family. I'm going to play receipts. And actually, from these receipts, the perpetrators, I'm campaigning for their channels to be reported, for cyberbullying as a crime, and actually I'm advocating for the law to take its course. They are really harassing, intimidating, and even threatening this one guy, I am Marwa. Why are they doing this? Is it because he's just above them? Surely. Is it because he's just attained what it is supposed to be attained and they feel it's enough for him? Yeah. No. This crime must come to a stop, and people must face the full force of the law. That is what I'm advocating for today. That is what I'm campaigning for today. Guys, before I look at the impact of cyberbullying as a crime to the victim, it's good, guys, to tell you these perpetrators and how actually, let me mention them, and I'm going to play I'm going to play two, but let me mention them. Today, I'm not even fearing to mention their names. And in my number one chart, it's only Gintu, who is the biggest perpetrator from the village. I'm starting with the Gintu, and the three amigos, that is Mogesi and Anasto, because they come directly from the village. Masubo 1. And then we have this pretender. We have this one pretender. This is Sejo the Traveler. Today I saw he wants us to raise a statue for I am Marwa. Actually, hypocrites. People drink water, who preach water and drink wine. Hypocrites. Those are guys from the village. Now we have this one parrot. I'm going to talk and I'm going to play a receipt. I'm Carol, all the way from Bungoma. Nairobi teacher, all the way from Nairobi. We have Black Beauty. We have Pebbles Hall. We have this Ghanaian boy. We have Coco Mama. All these guys. And actually, these are the people who are perpetrating. These are people who are the big parties, big gamers in this crime, cyberbullying, against only one person. I am Marwa and his entire family. Why? Why? Guys, without wasting a lot of time, let me play this receipt from Carol. She came to Nyaboanse. After Nyaboanse, she went live. She told us so many things. And this is what I picked from her.
Chosen to do it that way, we'll still support him. He needs support. And even for me, I have people who support me, guys. It's not that I don't have people who support me. No. I do have people who support me, big time. You shut up. You're the person who is the most sick person on this earth. You, of all the people, the placenta eater, a human eater, cannibal. Hey, you're calling other people sick. Hey, what is this woman talking about, guys? What is this woman talking about? A cannibal that eats humans being talked about. Take it or leave it. And I don't even care. If you want him to be the superstar that you want him to be, let people talk about him. If you don't talk about it, this Ghanaian brother of mine, where is he? He will talk about it. Many of us here, if you won't talk about it, Americans will talk about it. Pebbles, where are you? Pebbles will talk about it. If we are many of us here, I don't know how you people are going to manage all this. You've decided the baby to be a super. Hey, I'm tired with Nyabohanse. Every day you wake up, every day is a holiday, every day is a drama day.
Hey, Carol, the lipstick mistress. Oh my God, come and see Gintu. Oh my God. Ooh. And you are turning the 360. Oh, Get your handsome. Get your go. I'm Carol Yawa. I came to realize you're an old woman, actually. You're a person of my age. Not even of my age, you might be older, because your kid has just done, if it is your daughter, has just done O levels. Then you are playing games for the kids in our own stage, in a stage of old guys, in a stage of wise people. Why? Eh? Ogintu, you look handsome. Hey, Carol, my lipstick mistress. Yes, I don't want to talk about you coming to Nyabwanse, trying to show us your 360, and you're thirsty for the cassava. That is what I thought, and that is what you suggested. You see, when a guy say, oh my God, you're so handsome, the suggestion is so big. You really wanted it, but you are going to find it. Now, this is what I want to talk about. How actually this lady is cyberbullying I am Marwa and the entire family. Look at how she's ridiculing the family. Ridiculing a 1-week-old human being, that is baby Maisha. Threatening the kid's life, that your father has decided you be a superstar. We are going to talk about you because you are a superstar. Marwa, you are a superstar. That is why we are talking about you. Roshio, shut up. You are a human hater. You are a beast. And you want us to sit and relax without even talking about this? You come all the way from Kakamega, I don't know, Bungoma to Nyabwanse. You say Nyabwanse watu wameparara. And actually, you leave, you go public, and you start threatening a lady, a very innocent lady, Roshio, calling her names. You calling her witch, a human eater. So what is the difference between you and Koera Sini actually? What is the difference between you and Koera Sini? And I'm now coming to imagine that Koera Sini was not talking about African women in question. He was talking about these women in you. A witch, a gospel. All the way from Bungoma to come and gospel at Nyabwanse. You like the Nairobian teacher who come all the way from Nairobi to Nyabwanse to come and divide people and gossip and goes back. Now that he is finding gold in Nyabwanse, now that you are finding gold in Nyabwanse, you should talk about this gold in Nyabwanse always. Leave the village for the people who are born in the village. Leave the village for the people who understand the village well. You don't just bring your small mouth full of venom to Nyabwanse and start talking ill of one guy who is very innocent, bullying him in public. Bullying him, and the whole world is just watching and seeing. I'm Carol. You are just a parrot. Shame on you, Carol. What? Come direct and tell us what maybe all these women I'm talking about, Carol, Pebbles Hall, Black Beauty, Coco Mama, tell us. Maybe at one point you crashed. Maybe at one point your feelings directed you to Marwa and he failed to recognize. And instead he chose Roshio. And that's why you people are too much against. Why can't you tell us that way? Like Koera Senior is now seeing is jealous. Is regretting leaving Congressman. Why? Yes, we have people who are supporting this kind of guys from abroad, And actually, Carol is very right to say they doesn't do these things themselves. They are, even her is being supported, like Gintu is being supported from the village. They are being supported from far away, maybe from, how do you call, the US, and that is all. But how I wish people were supporting you. Let them not support you to fight somebody, so that you make sure that you see his downfall. Let them not support you to kill one. Let them actually support you to maneuver and actually attain, promote your own agendas as human beings. But I don't see human beings in you when your main agenda is to bring down a person who had struggled, a person who struggled too much to reach where he is. You are discouraging guys not even to go out of the village. Oh, Nyabwanse, there is gold here. Yes, there is gold, and this gold is for the people of Nyabwanse. Why should you come all the way from Western to come and dig gold here? You never came for the gold. You only came for the cassava. And you're promising you will come back, I know. Come for it. You will get it. You will get it, actually. So, Carol, I won't be wrong. And I won't be corrected if I say you must be reported, actually, for cyberbullying. You must be reported for cyberbullying. That is a very big crime. A crime, actually, that needs the law enforcers to enact and take action against it. Marwa must be protected. We are not calling it a police case, but I'm now calling the whole community. My community, all these platforms that will be watching me, let us say to cyberbullying. Let us say no. Let us say a big no to cyberbullying. More so, let us condemn these perpetrators of this crime. Let us condemn these perpetrators in togetherness. They are portraying a given character that is not even found within the domain of human beings. A character that its domain is found somewhere, maybe in the jungle. Guys, Carol, I don't want to talk too much, but actually, Chako Kimotoni. Chako Kimotoni. The effort you apply in destroying one, your days are numbered. Your time is coming up. Yeah, your time is coming up. You and your friends, you and your people, your time is coming up. You are threatening baby Maisha, calling the mother names, a human eater, a placenta eater. Oh my God. I saw you with a cat, a very big cat. How will you feel when I say you eat the cat? In fact, you'll be very furious, very angry at me. But when you call a human being a placenta eater, a human eater beast, kwenda huko, you want the world to laugh and support you for those sentiments? Sometimes I wonder the category I'm gonna put you. That is a very big criminal offense. And you know well that if you are found guilty, of which you are very, very guilty, you can face very severe penalties, fines. Let's see if you yes, face a fine, and let's see those guys who are supporting you from the US, if they are going to send you those fines. Imprisonment. Yes, let us see if they are going to exonerate you. If the law cuts up with you, let us see if they are going to exonerate you. They have no power over the law. Yes. Shame on you. Shame on you. Guys, that is about Carol. Listen to this another person here now.
And she was talking about Kintu, and we never communicated very much, and talking about, you know what, this is the reality, and the reality has to move forward. And then, helter-skelter, somebody talking to me that, you know what, the brother to Kenge, who is called the Guru Dev, is now dating a lady, and thinking that we're going to be intimidated with a police lady. Very unconditional. And I'm not intimidated with a lady who is having a swimming pool for me to swim. I cannot be intimidated. And it's now the kid that we have just cut onto the position. The legs are like red card. Hey, things gonna be very fantastic. The fingers, say fingers. The fingers look like a muzungu. And yet the person, hey, my friend, whether you like it or not, Kohera Senior is saying that you are my granddaughter. Whether you like it or not. What do I mean? My friend, whenever you know that you have a parent who is just there, don't assume that, okay, he's not, maybe he dumped you, maybe he done what. Everything gonna be very fantastic. You know what? So the only thing I can just say is one. So this kind of the rudeness and aggressiveness that Kenge is usually having, he has to drop it down. Kenge was hello, beautiful people from wherever you are. Welcome. Kenge was ever being talking about, I am sick. And even the last day of the party, he never even woke up. He was so lazy and he was not even able to stand up. Do you know what was happening? Let me tell you the point. Let me tell you, my people. Let me tell you today. Do you know that this kind of a person called Kenge, he was using Viagra. Do you know that one? Do you know that one? He was using, and the same day, he used in an excess. And at the pirika, the one-on-one live inside there, things went unconditional. He added another one due to the cucumbers and pears carelessly hanging here and there. And the person who was being at the swimming pool, who was now the swimmer, was the Kenge, and the pool was somebody. My people, I'm telling you, she was so meticulous. And Kenge had to add another one to make sure that now satisfy the swimming pool, because the swimming pool is so big. And whenever, let me tell you one thing, Kenge, if you are ready courtesy for everyone to have such kind of the miscellaneous condition that people are talking about, you know what, Kintu, now leave this kind of a person called Kenge out. I'm leaving no one behind the scene to make sure that everything is culpable. Everything is handled in a way that everyone has to know that these are the things to be handled this way. Everyone has to encounter and should know that the things have to be falling. This is like things falling apart. Because somebody cannot come out and say that I've stolen fish, the fish that I gave you from my own fish pond, and talking about, you know what, these people stole my fish, and sending your mom to come and attack me, say that begin to store fish so as you can just chase me very properly. Yes, you chased me very properly. Due to unconditional circumstances, I'm still surviving. And from all the conditions that you ever prevailed and told people, you should not go to Gintu, you should not go to Gintu. If I find you shooting a video with Gintu, you are done. They are not even listening. They are just...
Gintu and his village mongrels, Ernesto and Mugesi. Kenge, Swamp King, Kenge. Huh? Guys, I don't want to talk much about these guys because I told you, these are guys who are suffering from intellectual deficiency syndrome. But let us not entertain this syndrome because it is very destructive, very demeaning, and very even discouraging to our community. Let us not actually entertain this syndrome. Yes, let us know they are malnourished intellectually. They lack those intellectual nutrients. But let us not entertain these so-called three amigos, the three mongrels of the village, to cause a very big destruction. to the village. Guys, it is in the evening and you can hear cocks. They're crowing. Yes, it is in the evening actually, and I'll be opening for those chickens to come in actually. They have somewhere where they stay. Yeah. Family. Family, I've said I don't want to talk about Gintu. We meet, I see him, and actually, he seems to be a very polite guy, but so, he says he cannot be intimidated. That is what you always say. I cannot be intimidated. From this section, I cannot be intimidated. Why is he intimidating others? Why is he intimidating his neighbor, his brother from the village? Harassing him down and up, left, center, right, threatening him. Guys, even he is even threatening the father. Huh? Guys, we said this fight is the fight from the inside. An enemy must be in the inside. And you see from the village you have the enemies. Those are the people who are in the inside. These are the biggest perpetrators. Guys, let us come together, condemn this act, and call for the law to take its course. You see, Marwa has been ignorant. He has been ignoring all these rants. He has been ignoring all these harassments. He has been ignoring all these intimidations. He has been ignoring all these threats. For his own good. He doesn't need, he is somebody who like peace. He doesn't want to involve himself with so many things. He is focused and committed to his own cause. But guys, you are using his kindness to be the weapon against him. You want to use his kindness to destroy him. Oh my God. No. No. Do you really know, guys, do you really know the effects, the impacts of cyberbullying? For those guys who have gone to school, do you know the impact of cyberbullying? Do you know the stage where we are putting Marwa? Every day, every second, you are talking trash about him. You are talking anything about him. You are talking ill. What? And I'm asking, do you really know the impacts of this crime, cyberbullying, to a victim, to this boy Marwa? Hey guys, I'm very bitter. Huh? Depression actually. When I'm talking about depression, is that what you people want to see? Eating him up? He's a very mature guy. I know it won't catch up with him, but actually, that is where you want. That is where your motives want. That is where you want to see him. A depressed guy in the village, a depressed guy wherever he is, and that will be your happiness. Huh? You see, you want to cause psychological impacts on him. You want to cause psychological impacts, social consequences, social alienation, and isolation. That's, you actually isolated him. You want to isolate him so that you can have enough time talking about him, throwing stones to him. The target is very clear. Guys, I'm calling for people to intervene this. He is a human being. He needs protection. And we need the whole world to protect this boy, Marwa. Let the world protect him. YouTube fraternity. All those guys, the founders, come on. Let us protect Marwa. This thing is eating up. It is eating him up. And that is where these perpetrators, these detrimenters want to see Marwa being depressed, socially isolated, alienated. So what benefits? Okay, tell us, how are you benefiting now? If you achieve your goal, if you want to see him being depressed, how good, what good are you going to benefit? Kwendeni huko. Kwendeni tuko kabisa. You attack him today, attack him tomorrow, attack. So do you want people to come for physical war? Guys, I'm calling upon the community to come up against this issue. Let us protect Marwa from cyberbullying. Let us actually protect him from cyberbullying. Yes, the mistake might be him. Why am I saying so? He might be the cause of all these dramas. And maybe that is why Marwa doesn't want to come and even retaliate. But no, he doesn't want to retaliate because this is one guy who minds his own business. He wants to do his own things. That is why he doesn't want to retaliate. He doesn't want to actually face you guys and talk to this. But guys, you are causing a lot of harm to this boy. You are causing a lot of harm to this boy. You are causing a lot of harm to this man. Find another person, fight. When I say he might be the cause, he's the one who brought all this thing here. Look at other people like Wodemaya. They're investing. They don't want even to think about the village. And you see these barking dogs? You see all these dogs that are barking? At one point, Marwa thought these were just dogs that wanted food. Only to realize that they never wanted food. They only wanted some energy to bite him. And they are really biting him. Useless dogs. You are just barking. Very useless. Somebody. And you see, all these guys at one point came to the village. Carol was here in the village. These guys, they came to the village. Nairobi teacher was in the village. Mined the gold, took the gold, and now is using that gold against the person who sourced for that gold. That's why I'm calling them. They are just barking dogs. Marwa thought that he was just feeding them, not knowing he was just giving them energy to bite him. They are now biting him. You see, he has really tried to ignore you guys. And this is something that if we are using our brains well, this is something that is happening to him. He has really tried to ignore you. He has really tried to ignore all those insults. He has really tried to ignore all those fabricated stories about him. But you keep on daily following him. You keep on daily hitting him. You hit him. You hit him. Now these are the results. You see, guys, we need to grow. But we cannot grow when people, even neighbors, are talking bad about us. Nyabanse will never grow if we keep on talking ill about Marwa. He brought the so-called gold to the village. We must safeguard our status. We must safeguard the gold. But I'm seeing we are losing it. These dogs are making us lose it. Yes. Now look at what is happening. Marwa is even stagnating in that 550,000 subscribers. Because all these guys, and that is the happiness in these guys. This is the happiness. That is why Carol can even go sleep, even in trees, even in banana plantations. That is the happiness. That is what they are seeing. I've never seen human beings who celebrate the downfall of another human being. I'm only seeing it in these witches I've talked about. Carol and your group, Ginto and your group, Masubowan and your group, Nairobi Teacher and your group. Huh? You hate Marwa with passion. Hey, this was somebody who came to you kind-heartedly, told you do this, let's do this. You were, at one time you were just saying yes sir. He was your master. But now his kindness is being used as a biggest weapon of destruction, destroying him actually. Now, guys, I don't want to talk about the rest of. You've seen what Babel Soul is talking about, Coco Mama, the Black Beauty. You've seen how they are Nairobi Teacher, what they are talking, the anxiety they have. They sleep, and even every time they wake up, they want to see what has Marwa done, what has Marwa talked. Now they are seeing what he's talking, and they are using his own sentiments to fight him. That is the effect of cyberbullying, actually. You are affecting Marwa psychologically. Let him be. Enough is enough, actually. Let him be. Let him concentrate. He has now family. Let him concentrate. The people like Carol who are talking, I don't know if you have a family. And you women, I'm talking about these women. I'm Carol, Pebble Soul, Coco Mama, Black Beauty. You women, you might be having kids. But the truth is, you might be even hating the men who gave you these kids so much. The hatred you have to men is one big hatred, actually. The way you hate Marwa, you may even hate your husbands. I'm doubting if you have proper husbands, actually. Husbands who entertain this because you bring something on the table. You are eating somebody's efforts. Kwendeni huko. Kwendeni huko. Now let me challenge you. Guys, help me challenge these guys. Let me challenge you today. Let me challenge you. Kohera Senior, let me challenge you. Nairobi Teacher, let me challenge you today. I'm Carol, I'm challenging you today. Gintu, I'm challenging you today. Mogesi and Nesto, the mongrels, I'm challenging you today. Masubo One, I'm challenging you today. Black Beauty, Coco Mama, Pebble Soul, I'm also challenging you. Do good videos. I'm asking you. I don't want to give you 3. I don't want to give you 4. I want to give you 2 good videos. Just do 2 good videos. Without mentioning I am Marwa negatively. Without fabricating a story about I am Marwa. And see the results. Guys, I said, when this source is going to be cut off, most of you guys are going to be rendered jobless. Your YouTube career is going to hit a brick wall. And I've challenged you. Come on. Try not to talk about Marwa. And this is the irony. The person you talk too much about is the person who brings food directly to your table. And you are now keeping, he's a slave, he's a maid. I saw Nairobi Teacher calling Marwa maid in Argentina. Guys, I pity you, Nairobi Teacher. I know you are united against this one man. You really want him to fall with a lot of passion. But I've challenged you today. And I even want, I don't know, YouTube administration, if it is there, to restrict your videos to only independent contents without mentioning I am Marwa. Remember, I am Marwa is a brand. This guy worked hard for his brand, worked hard to develop his own brand. And now you are shitting on that brand. And now you are eating on that brand while shitting on it. Try. I'm asking you to try. Try and see fire. Just try. Even just one video. Like you, I don't know, I'm Carol. Just try with one video with your cat. I saw it's a very big cat. I've been following it. It's now old. Try with that cat in that room of yours, just in your compound, with even that daughter of yours who was cleared from 4. And I want to know what she's going to score. If she took KCSE from Kadika, because you came to Migori, it might be Kadika, girls, Nyabisawa, yes. That is where I work, actually. And now I really want to know you well. I am Carol. I really want to know you well. Yes, I really want to know you well. So guys, I've challenged you. From here, guys, go now take a video. Make one that you don't talk about I am Marwa, fabricate stories about him. You don't even come and talk good of him. Just don't talk about I am Marwa. Don't talk about the baby. Don't talk about Roshio. Don't talk about the mom. Don't talk about the dad. Don't talk actually about that family plus Dimwangu. Like Gintu has been eating on Dimwangu and Amwita Dimwangu. Huh? Just don't actually go without talking. Ask Sejo the Traveler. He will tell you. Have you been seeing his recent videos? Like the one he wants now to make a statue. A statue, Marwa statue in Nyabwanse to raise one. That's very critical of him. He really went to school and he's really thinking. But he doesn't convince. He's not welcome. He is not welcome, we know. He's just using that to gain views. You see, people need payment. Ask him. Ask these guys. They have been hit hard. And that is what we want. That is what I want you people feel. Stop talking about I am Marwa. Eat your own food. Let's see. Stop talking about him completely. Eat your own effort. Call me back. My number is public. Tell me actually what you are saying is wrong. I've not talked about him, and this is what is happening. I'm following your pages and I'm seeing. So from tomorrow, don't talk about him. I'm daring you. Stop talking about him and see what will happen to you. Just stop. Stop talking about him and see what is going to happen to you. Guys, we learn a very big lesson from here, and I've said this cyberbullying, if we cannot stop it, if we are not going to stop it actually, it is going to eat him up. It is going to eat I am Marwa up totally and totally. It has a very big impact in his life and even in the family. And his fall is what people are waiting for. His fall is what these parrots are waiting for. That is their happiness, because they are being supported by somebody to perpetrate and make sure that Marwa falls because of maybe selfish interests. We are not supporting that from the village. We talk from the village and for the village. We are not supporting that. And we are ready, actually, we are ready for anything. We are ready for if they are not going to stop that nonsense of talking ill about Marwa every now and then. Let that man be. Let him do what he's doing. Let him enjoy. Yes, let him enjoy. Let him enjoy. And actually let these dramas stop. Yes, you say you are eating from these dramas. Actually, and the source of these dramas is Marwa. Let him stop. Why have you... Ask yourself, Gintu. Ask yourself, Carol. The politicians who elect to different leadership roles in our community, have you ever come and talked about your area member of county assembly, your area member of parliament? Criticize him? Have you ever? You've never. And you won't, because these guys, they have not even impacted your life. You're only talking about somebody who has really impacted your life. And that is bad. That is very bad. That is very bad. Now, guys, if you cannot talk about those politicians, if you cannot talk about those local leaders and what they have done, they have not even made you roads, they have not even taken your kids to school, they are giving government money and they are not doing anything with that money, but you are not opening up your mouth and talking. The only thing you know is to open your nasty mouth and talk about Marwa. Stop talking about Marwa and let us see if you are going to put food in your table. Yeah, just stop. Let us see what will happen. Guys, a very big lesson actually. Marwa should have learned. Not all these blind people we see around wish to have vision. Not all these blind people we see around we meet wish to have vision, wish to have sight. Others are just waiting to open their eyes, pop, and destroy you. Any slight empowerment you give an ungrateful person, he is going to use that empowerment to destroy you. And I say, as I finish, not all these dogs you see need food. Others need just energy to bite you. So you don't extend every Marwa. You've now known your people. You've now known the people where you're coming from. You've now known through people. I'm not asking you to avoid them because you've really avoided them. I'm asking you, before any step is taken, against these mongrels, focus. Let this thing not eat you up, actually. Let it not even distract you. Be focused, commit yourself. You are a guy who pushes on. Your goal will be, you are going to attain. You are going to attain your goals well. The target is going to be achieved. Marwa, you are great. And you will always remain great to us. You are great. These are guys just who have they have a lot of jealousy. They have a lot of hatred towards you. These are guys who actually, how can I put it? These are guys, hatred have been using it, jealousness have been using, envy have been using it. Yes, these are guys, I cannot even define them. They are not, the characters they portray, the characters they possess cannot be found in human beings' domain. So these are guys who are supposed to be in the jungle. These are beasts. Leave them. Ignore them. Focus, commit yourself. See yourself attaining your set goals. God bless you and your family. God bless the positive family also. Team Marwa, God bless you too much. So much. And actually, let us share this. I'm asking you, let us share this message to everybody. Let us see this crime to an end. Let us see this crime to an end. Let us love one another. Let us not copy from these haters. Let us love one another. And as a team, we will stand. But if we get divided again, we are going to fall. And that is the happiness of that haters. And that is what haters are waiting for. Guys, this is your boy Kamanja_Kenya. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Be generous. Let me see your generosity when you are subscribing to me. Just be generous. Generosity in when you are sharing my videos. Your generosity when liking and commenting in my videos. That is the generosity I want to see. Positive vibes always. God bless you. One people, one voice, peace, love, and unity is what I always preach. Goodbye.